relocation compromise can be a viable solution for many of these states.
Now is the time to send a new message to the next generation of New Orleanians. A message about the future, about the next 300 years and beyond. Let us not miss this opportunity in New Orleans, and let us help the rest of America do the same, because now is a time for choosing.
All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance.
Our kids did a great job of stalemating the line of scrimmage, and we were able to make plays early, and I think that was forcing them to throw the ball, and I think that was key to our victory.
Alrighty. Thanks, Coach. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the second half highlights.
Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lord. Freely sent one high and sent one far, but it was hopped on by the...
Davis with the ball, passes it to...
Stolen by Mikaela Carr.
Mikaela going down the court. And it's a layup, and it is good. Score now, 26-5.
And here's the 40, the 30, 20, a 10, touchdown, Hornville. You got to air the flag. Back at the 30.
In his face.
That was a great punt. Pinned them, I believe, inside the 10 on the 9-yard line. In a 3-4 with two safeties deep. Jarrett steps back to pass and goes deep, intended for Quayton Tobar, who clutched the touchdown. That was a monster grab.
Just grabbed it right over him. That's what height gets you. That was amazing, though.
Amazing. That was a pretty pass.
It's going to be a throw-in.
A throw-in? Oh.
I did not see it go out of bounds.
Yeah, I didn't see it go out. That's why I was curious.
That's what the rest are for.
Oh.
Kick to the chest by number 7, Michael.
And then hopefully we can win a few games this year.
Probably you win a few more.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
In the first minute of the fourth quarter, Philip Stratton added a 23-yard field goal for the Wildcats. What do you have to say about this kicker in particular?
We're so excited about Philip. You know, he's a big, tall kid, about 6'2". We got him off the soccer team and really never kicked the football. And he did. He put it away and ended up going and did what he needed to do and made the kick in overtime to win the game.
Well, thanks, Coach. We're going to take a short break, but when we return, we will look ahead to the Wildcats matchup Friday against Central Lafourche. Ashari Chrysostomo is a junior on the Destrian High School cross-country team. He loves the sport, and not just for the competitive spirit.
It's very, how do you say this, like, therapeutic, you know? Like, if you feel bad, you know, you can get things out of your mind, just run it.
But familiar circumstances obligated him to leave early. Bill Beauregard was a successful man of his time. Even more prominent figures of the war were memorialized. Robert E. Lee was best known as the Supreme Commander of the Confederate Forces, one of the 5 full generals in the Confederate Army. Unlike Beauregard, Lee wasn't revered in Louisiana for local relation.
Robert E. Lee didn't have a strong connection personally.
All right, everyone, 2018 Satellite Center lift up beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric.
Those two are so unprofessional. Just the other day, they hid my bag, my laptop, and my keys.
Mardi Gras trinkets and beads typically end up getting stored away or discarded, but instead, you can donate those items here to be restored and resold for a good cause. People who are in parades can also come here to buy objects for throwing off their floats. These products include things like beads, wreaths,
birthday. We feast off of the wonders of Mother Nature. Food that we survive.
Respect Mother Nature. When she curses you, she will leave you with no cure.
These products include things like beads, wreaths, masks, shirts, and LSU, Saints, and New Orleans themed merchandise.
We also want to do some more holidays, more like Thanksgiving and Christmas and, just celebrating each holiday.
The meaning of these monuments changed as over a century of time passed since the Civil War. Local perceptions shifted and people became polarized on the subject of Confederate monuments. People began to see these monuments as
United Way of St. Charles is a local, nonprofit organization committed to bringing the community together to deliver lasting changes throughout St. Charles Parish in the areas of education, income, and health. Founded about 60 years ago, United Way is run by a local volunteer board of directors made up of community leaders.
Small little falls that we found while we were walking. You can see us doing this, which is the Korean heart, and I guess Korean culture is embedded in Filipino culture, and
One side believed that these monuments need to be destroyed. They are in prominent places in our city and make it seem as if we still value the ideas of the racist pre-Civil War South. These men are no longer figures to look up to. The other side thought that the monuments should remain where they are. They are still a part of our history, and we can't just erase the unlikable parts of our history. We can only see it as a lesson learned and be proud that we've progressed since then.
Drugs that aren't covered by your insurance are for people who do not have insurance. The clinic offers a discount to those patients that they serve, and we're allowed to utilize that. And it makes a big difference. They do have some preferred drugs in which the savings are tremendous. Others, not so.
To see Lane 1 and Lane 5, William and Michael Ferdestran, as freshmen competing in this event and holding their own against these seniors is really impressive.
It really is.
We just got the results for the 200-yard freestyle for boys, event 4.
Welcome to On the Prowl. I'm your host, Asia Hill. Today we're going to talk with Destrehan Wildcats coach Stephen Robichaux about his team's win against the Central Lafourche Trojans. We'll also take a look ahead to the next week's game when the Wildcats take on HL Bourgeois. On the Prowl starts right now.
Thank you for tuning in to our end of the year show. If you would like to view any of our previous videos, visit our YouTube page at youtube.com/stcharlesgov.
Wildcats coach Stephen Robichaux, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Okay. Coach, good to see you. With that 20-13 final score, what are your thoughts on the game against Hornville?
A couple of events left before state. Is there anyone else on the team who is close to getting a state cut?
We do. We have, right now we have 19 swimmers who have achieved the state time, which is a really nice number. It's probably the largest number.
Coach, this Friday the Wildcats will be playing against Alexandria. How will you guys prepare for this upcoming game?
Well, they do pose a lot of problems. They're a good, they're a physical team on defense. They got big players up front.
It's been a very close game this time. They've been going back and forth, touchdown, field goal, just back and forth, and then right when they were about to get 21-21, Terrebonne went for the 2 with a fake, and they failed, so they got behind, and now they're even further behind now that Hahnville's gotten another touchdown. Will they be able to catch up? Find out soon. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sage, for your halftime report.
The scoreboard before halftime, and that's what they did.
I'm sorry, I'd have kept that ball. That was Sports Center material.
Yeah, that was nice. Was that one-handed?
That was one-handed.
Oh, that was
okay.
That was really nice.
and it looked like a lot of tackle for losses.
Yeah, we've been hearing his name since the first quarter.
And he also a linebacker and receiver, so he played both sides of the ball. But as you look on the replay, he came off the line untouched. And great pursuit on the ball carrier, making sure he don't throw the ball or just keep it and run.
Right.
Throw Me Something Mr., an enterprise of the Arc of St. Charles, provides individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities with job opportunities and gives the community a great source for all of your Mardi Gras needs. The Arc helps their individuals by giving them experience in the workforce.
Helps us learn job skills as far as working with other people and learning how to get along with other people.
The store also offers an immense service to the St. Charles Parish community. Mardi Gras trinkets and beads typically end up getting stored away or discarded, but instead, you can donate those items here to be restored and resold for a good cause. People who are in parades can also come here to buy objects for throwing off their floats. These products include things like beads, wreaths, masks, shirts, and LSU, Saints, and New Orleans themed merchandise.
We also want to do some more holidays, more like Thanksgiving and Christmas and just celebrating each holiday.
So come to Throw Me Something Mr. and support your community today.
Join us in the hunt for treasure, but beware of the pirates at the Haunted History Hike on October 21st from 6 o'clock to 9:30 at the LaBranche Wetland Watchers Park.
The pharmacy at the St. Charles Community Health Center in Luling is now open. It operates Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. This pharmacy offers a one-stop shop to customers. With doctors and dentists in the same building, prescriptions can be picked up on the same day. They also have services to assist those who may live further away. For patients living within a 40-mile radius of the Luling Clinic, free home delivery by courier is offered. For patients outside that area, there is also mail service with patients receiving their medication within 48 to 72 hours. Patients of Access Health Pharmacy can purchase discounted drugs through the federal 340B program.
Or drugs that aren't covered by your insurance, for people who do not have insurance. The clinic offers a discount to those patients that they serve, and we're allowed to utilize that. And it makes a big difference. They do have some preferred drugs in which the savings are tremendous. Others, not so much, but it's still a good savings.
Not only that, but the pharmacists here care about you.
We pride ourselves on our customer service. Besides the delivery and the courier, we try to give you call reminders about your refills. Okay, because we want you to succeed in your medication and want you to take care of yourself, and your treatment needs to be effective, and it's only going to be effective if you take your medicine regularly.
Changing to the Access Health Louisiana Pharmacy is easy. Just talk to your provider about switching your medications over to our pharmacy. A member of the pharmacy staff will always call you to schedule refills and arrange for delivery. So feel free to call the pharmacy and get your prescriptions at 1-833-556-6290.